And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the legends and the aces. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner. So I decided to just do it myself.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the inning.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a good eye there. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out. So now here's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Runner goes again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
One ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
2-2.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz. Whips it to first. Out number 3.
Yes.
Hey, that was an epic start to it. I mean, whatever part of Raw that was.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab in this one, it's Walker Buehler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Fouled off, he was late. Buehler fires. Out to short, Turner. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Siggy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. Swings through that one. Trout, 33 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field.
Oh, Newman se quedó en el aire para siempre, fue.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Out in front and foul to the left side. And Sale deals. Ripped on a line. And there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Alex Bregman. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
3-2. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker but couldn't find his zone.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
What am I doing, bro? What am I doing wrong now? I don't understand.
Second inning here, no score. And that one fouled off. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Bregman around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. On the board first, it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes the count.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rushing down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So Harper stands in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Oh my lordy. Look at my PC. Okay.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right
I
field.
better be
That's
gone,
back
bro.
there. Out of
Let's
here.
go.
And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Pudge Rodriguez, the next to hit. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning.
The video on straight.
On to the third inning. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Sale back to work. Fouled off to the right. The wide to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Vladimir Guerrero getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Trout ranges back. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch in foul ground. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
Foul ball there. Slowly on the ground to short. De La Cruz throws to first, and that is the third out of the inning. As we go to the last of the third, and now Travis Bazzana. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Lined into right. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And here is Jackson Chourio. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Oh, my Lord, man.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Pickoff move to second. Chourio dives back in safely. Inside. And it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Chourio stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Damn, man. A little too early.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 strikes.
Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one ripped. Jenkins ranging into the alley. Takes a tumble and hangs on.
Damn it.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Oh, God.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Torres, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. What a stop. Gathers and throws in the dirt. He picks it, and that's a great play. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Chases that one out of the zone, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Alex Bregman. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a foul out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Now fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
Way too many pitches.
And we're back. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That is horrible, man. That is horrible. That is horrible. That's a home run right there, bro.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive.
1-1.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit in the air, right field. Soler gets under it. And it's caught for the out. David Wright
now
with it next.
Third baseman.
It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Out to short, Turner. Tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Everything will be okay.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Jorge Soler.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Stays alive. Sale ready. Chopped out towards short. De La Cruz Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Right side, Bazana. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner digs in now, 1 for 2.
Trey Turner.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Check swing, no appeal. Headed towards the corner. Tatis really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here comes Bryce
The
Harper.
first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Now a chance for Travis Bazana. In the air, left field.
So
Ramirez makes the grab. That is the inning.
These innings are so
And
short.
welcome back to
1,
the
2,
ballpark.
3.
Stepping in, Walker Jenkins. That one laced to center and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Vladimir Guerrero, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chourio, long run on his horse. Drops into the glove. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The throw to first, and that is that. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Chourio.
High fly ball. That one curling foul down the right side. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
De La Cruz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Outside, ball 4.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some.
There goes the runner. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one missing inside.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind.
Let's go, Tatis! Let's go!
It's on its way and gone.
473.
And they lead.
Wow,
It's
wee!
3-1.
Kid is back.
One down. And now batting, Mike Trout. That clips a corner.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next
One
offering
ball,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes.
What am I
He picks
doing
up
with
his
Trout,
5th
bro? What am I
strikeout on the
doing?
hill.
What am I doing with Trout? I'm like on a strikeout streak with him, bro. Just taking these
Otani in the
pitches
box
like
again.
this.
Takes a strike.
Look at that. Wakata, muchacho. Sabes que cae en San Pico ahí de Macorís.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Here we go.
Ball ripped right
Here we
field,
go.
that one back,
Horrible
and that
PCI,
one
we're
is
gone.
Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Horrible PCI, but let's go. I'll take it.
David Wright swings through that one for
man.
strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Off the
Ball
mark
one.
there, and 1-1. No question about
Stay
this
fair,
one. It's
stay
outta
fair.
here.
Let's go.
They
3
go
home runs
back
this
to
inning
back,
already. He
and
dipped.
they add a
Let's
run.
go.
It's 5-1.
I understand why people quit, bro. You got mad game left, man. Mad game left. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Doing the can, run the clock on American bandstand. Pushing the fan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. And it's the same man, bring me a dream.
That's our record online.
Need all the things that's in the damn, cause I need. You're the punk rock, bumble away, shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the rat race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same, you can't contain all of my game. To keep it the fame, whether I'm paid, whether I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
He's home, but it don't matter to me who we got. Christian Campbell. It don't matter to me. Still gonna pitch like every other game.
From Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
8-1.
It's the Aces and the Invaders. First pitch coming your way next.
1.40 ERA. 0.76. You run as a scoring position. OPS over 1,000. Average PA over
Just about
over
ready to roll.
300.
And today's starter,
This man is
Noah
supposedly a
Schultz.
Well, he
monster.
comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
2 strikes. 1 ball. 2
See if you
strikes.
can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he held up. And a swing and a miss, and 1 out now. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the ground to third. Tosses across the first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Here's Trout.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting third in the lineup, and he's usually in right. Today, starting in left. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back here on the south side. And today on the hill, Tanner Houck.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Line drive, base hit. And a bullet
like that, though.
Single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
Runner on the goal. Ball outside. Pudge with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Gets him to chase after that one.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Liner caught at second. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. Schultz back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing lanes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Very late.
Rushing. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. David Wright now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Schultz, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
That one the other way. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
Ramirez
hauls it in.
Unless you don't know a Schultz pitch, man. I'm used to this, man.
Back at right field, bottom of the second, and here is Manny Ramirez. And a foul ball. And now the 0-1. Now one miss.
Inside.
And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, that got away from
Come on, Mike. What the hell is wrong with your pitching, bro?
So digging in.
Pitching is so bad lately, bro.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
The count.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings through it for the K. And the runner stays where he is.
Batting 6.
And now, Mark McGwire. Just missed.
Wow.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
just missed.
Nope, outside.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers, and ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Next to hit, Dalton rushing. Ball 1, no strikes.
Pitching is
Runners at first and
atrocious.
second with 1 gone. And strike 1 to the catcher.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
My whip is pretty low too, bro. My whip is great. If only my freaking with runners in scoring position, myself offensively was freaking like my pitching.
This one in near center field. Clark moving under this one.
Come on, you gotta reward that whip.
Here's the second
I guess it's low. It's only more to go up, I guess.
Fouled off left side. 1 out, bases empty. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Coño!
And he's registered 3 swings in this one. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Pitch.
Yeah. 0-2 is the count.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that'll do it.
Slow burn like an arm rash. Slick burn rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn.
Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Jordan Lawler. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Rodriguez up with it to first. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The center fielder, number 13.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. Towards first, and it goes just foul. And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. That one the other way. De La Cruz to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Tatis started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Just missed. And that's too high, ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's Mike Trout. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Tatis at first, 1 gone. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well.
Coño. Digo de su madre, no va a tirar en la zona ahí.
You're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Schultz checks over to first, and he's back. Headed towards the corner. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Wow, saved them. Damn, qué dichoso te digo de su madre.
Staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
I knew I was going to swing at duty. I knew I was going to swing at duty. See what I do.
His first time up. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there.
Now that's strike 3. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, number 36.
There's so many people on base, bro. It's ridiculous.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one's in there, and that's strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Slice to right. Tatis makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And the sweeper catches the plate. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And that one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power. But the strikeout rate is under 20%. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Leave it, they smash it, Mike.
And this place is rocking. It's 1-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. To third. And it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots.
And that one gets well at the plate. Ramirez into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. That one way inside. Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ramirez, the runner at second with one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Smoked into left, base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. So up next, Mark McGwire. He reached out to walk his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here on the south side. Here comes Bryce Harper. Schultz back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez right there to make the grab. Then there's one down. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Fought off foul. Here's a 1-1. That one down the line, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's too high. Up the middle, Williams.
Top of it.
Sends it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. And now here is Travis Bazzana. His first at bat was a strikeout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Pitch misses outside. 1-2 to count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat, pops it up.
Late.
Makes the catch. Game over. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. On the ground, out to short. And save. He busted it down the line for that.
Why take all those extra steps when you usually
and the batter now, Carson Williams. Just off the inside edge.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that...
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw. Save.
Why?
The toss. Lawler at second with nobody out. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Clark stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball. 1 out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt, but kept close. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Number 36 in the box now. Takes strike 1. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. Ball 1.
Ball, that's inside.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the left fielder.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just missed.
Outside.
Bases loaded. 2 down. Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run.
Man, that's tough. You can see him out there working hard to try to get out of that situation, but I just think he tried to do too much.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And save. A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Second and third, 2 down. And the slider just misses. Struck him out looking. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Jackson Chourio. Lawler whips it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. The 1-2. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at right field. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. That's 99 at the knees.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton Rushing. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, and he held up.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
2-0.
Look at that. Like, what is going on? My joystick fucked up. Like, yo, no, I knew that was bad.
Vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
I gotta change my remote or something, bro. This is wild. Whoops.
As to the conviction in the call.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. And a strike in there. Up and in, and it's 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And it's even up. Outside with a breaking ball. Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. Here on the south side, top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Mike Trout. That one finds the zone.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Battling here.
That doesn't even make sense that was even hit.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A little bit low, and it's 2-2. Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch, not close.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Moves to first. And diving back is Trout. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Once I get somebody on base, that's when I start to be trashed.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Davis keeping an eye on him. In the dirt. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Trout leads off first with 1 away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Not
Three
even
balls,
close
one
there.
strike.
And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
No.
Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Pickoff moved to second, and diving back is Trout.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Tying run at the plate. This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. This one popped up. As this one sized up.
I suck with people on base, man.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson. Lee Smith gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Smith, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Nothing I can do here. Pitching is atrocious. Atrocious.
It's 4-0. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Max Clark. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
Big Dog's
got it. He sends it out of here. Second home run.
Win one, we lose one. 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 We win one, we lose one. We win one, we lose one. We win one, we lose one. That's the most. Look at that.
And there's a ball.
I can't throw a strike. I can't put that shit on good no more. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Look at that. They made some adjustments here or something, but I gotta try something different, bro. This is whoops. Try this doodle for now.
And occasionally uses a forkball.
Yeah.
That's down and in. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Left field. Trout sizing it up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Ramirez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In there at the knees for a strike.
The count is full.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Can't control my pitching, so I just got to throw the ball.
Those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Inside ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now it's going to be Mark McGwire.
Oh, a great back. Fourth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Now
2 outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Davis back to work. Swing at a high fly ball left field. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Play is made. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Jenkins on his way in. Back here on the south side, and here's the catcher, Dalton
I'm
Rushing.
telling you, this game has been glitched forever, man. I can't throw a strike no matter what.
Inside.
Thing goes in the zone, bro. Nothing, I can't throw goody no matter what. Look, mad late, mad early. This guy's playing with some fucking lag crap, bro.
Next offering is down low.
It's almost like there's a magnet away from the plate. Look at that, bro. You kidding me?
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Trout is there.
Let me push this back,
And
bro.
out
This is
number 1 on the
horrible.
grab. So digging in, Jordan Lawler, 1 for 3. Right side, hard hit, and he takes it himself for the out. Now it's going to be Carson Williams. He's already homered in this game. Strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one inside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at right field. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Jenkins under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Mike Trout.
Now, Joe Kelly.
That one in triple digits.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That misses, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kelly is just 1 strike away.
2 balls,
And that
2
skips
strikes.
in the dirt. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Ohtani around third. That's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year to see.
Judge. 1-1 lose one. 1-1 lose one. 1-1 lose one. Leave way too many people on base, man. When I get on, I just leave them on base. 1-1 lose. 1-1 lose.